Okay. Ready? Okay. And also, now is the third, our part, the all determining quality of actions. Determining correctly, perfectly, truthfully, quality of the actions. Actions, everything is coming out from the action. And that is really, without action, there's coming something out. What do you think? Space also maybe is without action, no space. External space is no existence. External space is a reflection of the inner space. Okay. I don't know if you find something coming out, not comes from the action. Without action, something coming out. Here is that the all means all the phenomena and of the samsara nirvanas. Everything is definitively, obviously coming out from actions. Therefore, it's like quality of the actions. And also, now is you already studied positive action and negative actions. And definitively, each actions can make the result. According to that, would you like to continue to study, or today I'm more fast, and today is the end of our kind of the programs? Maybe my thing is like maybe we can add 5 days more. And tomorrow is Monday, yes? So Thursday is not finished. No, Thursday is not finished. Surely, normally is we need to finish on Monday, Sunday afternoon. But we have still few days. What do you mean one more day? Day after tomorrow we need to finish it, yes? Generally? No. Sunday, normally Sunday they go back to home.
You asked to have 2 weeks, 14 days. So tomorrow is the 14th day.
When I follow the general schedule, we start the Friday evening and Sunday included the weekend. We finish it Sunday morning. Afternoon, everybody want to return to back, and Monday they can go to job. That is normal, our schedule, yes? But in this case, it's like surely be not necessary to finish tomorrow, day after tomorrow, because Saturday, Sunday, it's nobody's working. And then it's maybe we can to say Monday, okay? Sunday we can to finish it, or we need to a little need to add or not, we can to see. I thought maybe tomorrow is Sunday, I'm confused. And okay, we can to start, continue. And also this part, this chapter is for me so important. Why? Because this day is many people criticize about the causalities. And many human beings, they say this causality is not existence. You don't need to follow up the causalities. Why you are believe the causalities? It is the religious word. And no need to believe the causalities. Whatever we want, we can do it. And we are a democratic country, we are freedom. Then why we need to concern the causalities? But for me, it is a little bit very strange. Why? Because causality is, if you follow the causalities, and then it's everything we can to make clean up. And it's here it says that everything is that depends, everything is definitively is arise the cause. And the actions, action. Okay, action. If you don't want to say the cause, action. Your actions is making the definitively consequence. And then it's like we need to change our action. Really, we need to change your action. If you don't change your action, you want to do negative action, the result is negative. You change its negative action, do positive action, result is good. And how many we are struggling in this world? Everybody talking about peace, happy, good. And we are talking about the state, the government. I will say, please, to do good things. Do you have good action? Why? You take care more good things, then it's a result good thing. And also, societies. We need to take care of each other. We do good action. Why? Result is good. And therefore, we hated causalities, but also we are living in the causalities. And everything depends on our actions, be happy or not. And therefore, we need to more talk, we need to more to study. And these things, at least, our own self is really totally to have faith, devotion, and determine and trust to or in causality. That's most important. And like a kind of this day, modern days, every like different, coding the races, coding the kind of the partialities, and they all the time criticize each other. Everything is want to destroy it. And then it's like in order to become the famous, in order to making problem to others, everything. Even that these days, like how many people criticize Buddha, Shakyamuni, Buddha, like Pema Sambhava, second Buddha, and also how much and the people says like, oh, Dharma is not necessary. So, yeah, it's a okay. We can to say yes, no necessary, but how we can to make peace? Other way we can to make peace. Then which is your command? And okay, you use even the cups also need the mask. This is modern. No cup, thus we need mask. This cover doesn't work. Sorry. Okay. Don't need to believe any Buddhist. Okay, Buddhist. Dharma. Then it's like kind of, okay, I want to be happy. Tell me some methods. Or to work. Yeah. I'm working, but also sometimes very difficult. When I work, I don't need to take care of the causalities. No, okay, I go to the office, whatever I want to. Maybe I will break computer and to everything's too mixed up. The boss is coming, is happy? And boss says, that is incorrect. What are you doing? Because I don't believe causality. Whatever I want to do, and I'm your worker, 100% boss say, your action is incorrect, go out. I lose job. Look this. Then I need to follow up some rule. If I'm go to say, I need to go to everything's too clean, to like whatever order the boss and doing things, boss come, yeah, you're good worker. Maybe you receive salad, nice, well paid, and everything like this. Then this is also causalities. Absolutely. You don't believe that, but you believe that. Okay, when I work, I need to take care of my action. It's truth. And of course, it's like no killing, no like kind of stealing, no doing sexual misconduct, no like this 10 positive action, negative actions if I'm caring, not doing it. In the human societies, it's the best human. Absolutely. If you like more follow up to have the discipline of the 10 positive action, your actions, it's best human being. Wonderful. It's not kind of the exaggeration. It's not kind of mysterious. It's not kind of the indirect to something. Maybe. No, it's obvious, direct result. And therefore, you believe or not believe, you believe or not believe, and this is the realities. That is the Buddha is very much detailing or the detail or proclaim about that. Therefore, we need to study. If someone says, okay, it's many. What do you mean causalities? Karmas. I don't believe karma. Don't need to believe karma, but you are living the karma. And you doing things are the, it's a karma. But you're doing karma is a very much wrong way. And you expecting the karma result of the happiness. But you doing and everything is negative action, You're doing the negative actions and how your wishes become the truth. Absolutely like this. And this perspective is karma is most important. Karma is not kind of the beings. Karma is your action. Karma is not kind of the mysterious. Karma is your action. Karma is not indirect. Karma is direct. It is your action. And karma is not rock. Karma is not God. Karma is not Buddha. Karma is your action. And also it's like your action, why you call the karma? Because you act something, it's automatically making consequence result. And if you don't move, you just be paralyzed. Just maybe nothing result. No action, no result. Okay, that is happy. But without action, very difficult, very, very difficult. Therefore, in the Buddha and in this text said, in all their inconceivable variety, the pleasure and misery that each individual being experience from the summit of existence down to the very lowest depth of the hell. Between there is whatever existence, everything is arise from your actions. Or maybe it's the material things comes from the four element. Four element also comes from the actions. And also element is wrong action, create natural disaster things. Right actions, good season, flower, mushrooms, and many there is things nice arise. And then that is also is look. And also everything is experience is according to actions. When you are like according your actions, you make the field, harvest. And then is your good action, according your good action, maybe in autumn, you have a good the crop. You're not good acted during the you are making the field. Maybe in autumn, your crop doesn't matter. But that is the really truth. Each individual being's experience, pleasure, misery, inconceivable varieties there is existence. We already analyzed. And between the summit of the existence, that is the top of our universal. Maybe it's the top of the formless realms, below of our cosmologies in the Vajra hell. Between there, all we can to say is the summit of sky or below of the earth. Whatever existence, there is everything is experiencing of happy, sorrow. There is varieties. Everything comes from this. What comes from? It arises only from the positive and negative actions that each has amassed in the past, collective of the positive action, negative actions. And on the past, in the present situation, present experience, present kind of the environmental, inner, out, everything comes from the mass of in the past collection of the negative action or the positive actions. Negative actions massed on the past life, presently lot of sufferings, problems. Maybe it's the negative or positive, I said. Negative. Positive action collect, the mass on the past, maybe in the presently happy, comfortable, wonderful. That is, we already studied a lot. It's a truth. It is in the Sutta of the 100 actions by Buddha, he's saying, the joys and the sorrow of being all come from their action, said the Buddha. The diversity of the actions create the diversity of beings. You understood that? No problem. I don't need to explanation. You understood. That you need to memorize it helps to you. The joy, sorrow of the being. There's a variety of the sorrow and the joys. In the between, summit of the existence, below of the hell. All come from each individual action. And this morning I said, I'm come from myself. I'm living in myself. I'm dissolved into my own. And also I created my own happiness. I created my own sorrow. And that my meaning is like everything comes from my own actions. All come from their own actions. And if someone's acting, doing positive and negative things, and this fruition, consequence, to comes to me or not, difficult to say. For example, many maybe beings, included Buddha, they be enlightenment according their own actions, but I'm not yet. I need to act in order to myself become the enlightenment. Maybe someone's doing a lot of accumulations, positive things. They are very happy, wonderful. But they are not that kind of wrapping on me. Then in order to myself to have happiness, I need to act in positive accumulations. Self-responsibility, self-determined, self-action, and self-creator, self-liberator. Wow! Deeply to study Buddha's teachings, I have more faith, devotion in Buddha. I don't care he's India or Tibetan or Chinese, or it's like Africa or America or it's Europe. If someone is become same as Buddha, enlightened, really I won't follow you. I prostrate into you. I take refuge into you. To teach like this, it's wonderful. Your own individuals. It's for me, it's very much relevant. Works. Otherwise, like different Buddhist countries, also even we have that. Some Buddhist countries, they don't do nothing, doing all the times negative things. But of course they believe some Amitabha, Buddha. They go to in the temple to offering, to pray, can you bring me into the Pure Land? Oh yeah, no problem. I have faith, trust, Amitabha is coming, or Buddha is coming to me, making liberations. Okay. I don't need to do nothing. And then your liberation comes from Buddha and the Dharma Sangha. It's maybe, but they can do liberation to you? Oh yes, okay. I'm really not sure. And if you go to also in Tibet, we call the Lamaisms. When someone says, I want to faith, devotion to the Lamas, great Lamas, can you make me liberation? Bless me. Myself, I cannot practice positive things because I have family doing. But it's how the Lamas can make liberation to you. You need to acting. If Lamas can bring you like kind of the throne through or throw out like a stone, like same way, to pick up you and to throw direct to in the Pure Land of the Amitabha, or liberation state. Maybe there is some very difficult. Maybe sent, but maybe failing again. Some in the teaching say, you can to make them power. Maybe yes, make them power. Some in the temporalism, definitively, I'm not sure. Maybe good conditions, nice conditions. Maybe our each individual action, we need to experience our own individuals. Therefore, all come from their action or your action or our individual action. That is the Buddha, he said. Then it's very much, it's really the truth. You do yourself something, made mistake or not mistake, you'll be very happy. No regret. Someone's doing it for you, maybe not favorite for you, maybe not happy, I'm not sure. And like this, the diversity of the actions, diversity of the action of the negative and positive, and created the diversity of the beings of the hell, the beings of the hungry ghost, the beings of the animal, the beings of the human, the beings of the God, the beings of the demigod, the beings of the many different body, diversity of body, diversity of the situation. Someone is one eye, someone has many eye, arm, 2 leg, 3 leg, 4 leg, 5, 6,000 leg. So many different creatures who created nobody's diversity actions, this coming. In the sometimes it's like kind of modern time says, I create the plastic. It's never existence. Oh, that is the new something creators. And all our actions, we can to create whatever we want. That is according to our nature. No restricted, no fixated. Whatever we want, we can do through our actions. Through in our actions. We can do positive, we can to receive happiness. We can do negative, we can receive negative. Therefore, diversity actions create diversity sentient beings. Then they have diversity experience of the sorrow, happiness, so many things. And also it is the impelled their diverse, wandering, vast indeed, is this net of actions. Yeah, impels, pillars propelling to the next destinations. Diverse wanderings, like a kind of the wandering into the different situations. According to the actions, we have different diversity destinations. And then we are wandering into this destination. Destination is not existence, but we create our own destinations. Like same as last night in my dream. I traveled a lot last night in my dreams. I went to so many different. One country to other country is as like sometimes I take car, train, aeroplane. And also with me, someone, we are talking about, next we arrive there and there. We really serious conversate, talk. Then in that moment, everything just looks like serious. Say, now next our destination is like this. But this morning, wake up, where is the traveler areas? I don't know. Like same in also the day, doing like this. And also it's like generally speaking, is that we have a destination. Now is the human island. Maybe when we are check out in this life, we don't know next island, next destination. But next destinations, nobody's prepared. We prepared. Nobody's created. We prepared. And it's also not existent, but we created. There is existence. Therefore, it's like the diversity destinations and diversity karmas, a broad diversity sentient beings to the diversity destination of the different countries, islands. That is the vast indeed. This is the nature of the actions. It is like this kind of different net of actions. Positive net to the negative, negative net to the positive. then linked. Also the positive net to the positive, and big positive nest or the next connect to the small middle big, and also it's like diversity consequence, big happiness, middle a little bit. Same as the negative actions also. There is such a very strong motivations in order to do the negatives. Very strong negative emotions, doing very strong negative actions, net very strong result. And like this, vast indeed this net of the actions. Whatever strength, power, wealth, or property, we may know, enjoy, none of it follow us when we die. It is absolutely truth. Maybe in the presently, whatever we have, strength, it's like kind of the very smart, energetic, okay? Power, you can control many things, master many things. Maybe that is according on the past our karma. Also you are very rich, wealthy and healthy. Properties is a large, maybe almost you are the universal crowner, king, owner. We may now no choice. Enjoy. And none of it follow us when we die. We need to leave everything is in the behind. And of course, some left our action, cause of action, not completely exhausted in this life. That we can do taking in the next life. Maybe we can take example. When you earn money in the last month, and then this month you are very comfortable, everything is okay because you worked hard in last month. And in this month you are not worried. But you are going to the next month, then you are preparing. Maybe in this month, according to the last year month, you already preserved nice hotel, nice food, everything's on this month enough. But next beginning of the month, you have different situation. And then it's a coming up of this month. Then you think in next month, oh, this month I didn't work, I didn't earn nothing money. And how much is left what I earned last month, previous month? Maybe a little bit left, maybe nothing enough for the next month. Then what you are going to, next month arrive, to say, this month's finished, the first day of the next month start, then maybe we need to different situations. And maybe it's your hotel to say, okay, sorry, you need to come. And check desk. Are you continue this hotel, human hotel, or you want to change? And if you want to stay in the human hotels, this hotel, you need to pay right now. Then you look at your bank card. Empty? Maybe price the same. You cannot complain. Say, I haven't got money. Maybe the reception, there's a secretary or someone's living, is a very tough, rude, no compassion. Then you need to searching, coding your money. Maybe that time is okay, maybe 10 days I can to pay because my left last, I a little bit left money in earth, not last month, before last month I earned money. Like this. It exactly when we are checking out in the human realms, the death process start. Now we need, that moment we need to preserve to the next hotel. But we didn't earn any in this life, positive money. That moment, maybe left a little bit positive money in the past life. Maybe we can again to the human hotel to come back. Maybe not. We need to go to a hotel, cheap, dirty, smelling, not nice. Like this. Then we need to leave everything behind there. We take with us only the positive and the negative actions. That is truth. We have gathered during our lifetimes, in these lifetimes, that is like an action is come follow to us. The actions like kind of the maturation or the consequence or result is never ever ripen on the other in the shoulder set. Only follow up to us. And which then propel us onward to higher or low samsaric realms. That is the truth. We don't know which destination we're going to, up or down, worse and worse, maybe first animal, hunger goes, hell, we don't know. Or maybe we are going more high, demigod, God, and then it's more and more go up. Maybe it's finally we most go to the highest of the enlightenment. Who knows? But we're going up or low or going down or up, everything depends on our present action. That is the truth. In the sutta of the instruction to the king, we read, and this is maybe is the king of Ashoka, maybe not. This forgot this king, best friend of the Buddhas, and he gave a lot of advice to the. There is also a collection of these teachings. He says, when the moment come to leave, oh king, neither position, friend, no family can follow you, cannot follow you. But wherever beings come from, wherever they go, their actions follow them like their own shadows. Absolutely wonderful advice to the king, to king. King, also you going to die. You are not permanent. Also king, also you need to accumulate positive. You need to give up the negative. Why? Because you will going to die. When you are dying, it's all your position, friend, family, power, everything's never follow you. Only follow you is negative and the positive things, actions, your own. But wherever being come from, or wherever they go, wherever king you come from, or wherever king you go, what is really follow you, or what is coming to you in your action? Positive action, negative actions. And this positive action, negative action, is like shadow. The consequence all the time is follow you. The effect of our positive or the negative actions may not be immediately evident and identifiable. Of course, maybe at the right moment, it's difficult to see evidently about your actions. You're acting, but you don't know really. Like same as our job. And you are doing something, working in the company, or it's like in order to earn money. But you work in one place, it's like a day and day, 8 hours per day. Then what is your identity or the identifiable of your this result, your salary things? You don't know that moment. But the end of the month result maybe then is obvious. Until there is not. But if you worked, inevitably they kind of like coming. But no, do they just fade away? That means it's not disappeared. Maybe we say, oh, I done the positive, negative things. I killed, I stolen, I did some sexual misconduct, I did some 10 negative actions. Maybe nobody's to see that. I secretly did. If I'm nobody see, maybe this action is maybe slowly fade away, disappeared. Never. Never. Jamais. Well experience each one of them when the right condition come together. And there is this, you done your actions, create this cause, and then is the consequence is we don't know. Whenever there's a right time, conditions coming, and then it's like easily maturate. Like a seed. Some vegetations to act and collect the seed. Then we have seed. Seed is maybe, is of course, contaminated seed easily to some damage, fade away. But generally seed, so you seed there is, until you give condition, right condition, seed is that seed. Never grow up. But maybe one seed you kept 10 years, maybe many years. If this seed not kind of the damaged, if you put on the earth, give condition of the fertilize, seed it's automatically coming, ripen. Like this, our action created some cause, and the result, things, never fade away. All the times there is. And its consequences coming. Maybe immediately, or maybe it is in the future. And also it's yesterday we are talking about negative action and positive actions. And also it's like diversity, positive and negative. And according to our creator of the action, the motivation and like physically, or the applications, maybe you can say, according motivation and applications. For example, some is like motivations. We done some very strongly. And then it's like action is strong. And then it's like, of course, result very strong. Sometimes we say it's like, maybe your motivation is completely positive, but application is negative. Maybe it's that your motivation is negative, but action is the positive. Maybe your motivation is negative and action is also negative. Maybe your motivation is positive, action is the positive. Therefore, this kind of the diversity movement, and then is become the consequence also diversity. Talk. And therefore, we can do more to study. There's such a kind of the action result. Right? But okay, now I'm going to here. As the Sutta of the 100 Actions says, even after 100 kalpas, being actions are never lost. When the conditions come together, their fruit will fully ripen. That's, I think you know very, very easily. Even after the 100 kalpas, the being's actions are never lost. And sometimes it's like kind of the immediate retribution, like immediately the action's result is occurring. And someone is like maybe tomorrow, someone next month, someone is next year, someone's next life, someone's many after the years. And that is like example. One is the water rats. Have you seen the water rats? In India, there are a lot in the kind of the rats, but is living in the water, sometime in the toilet, eating all the dirty things. And this water rats is very poisonous, but very funny. In the winter times, it's water bites you, and then nothing happened. It's bad. You don't know about the certain symptoms. And nothing you see, no problem. But these rats give you poisons already. And then in order to react, these poisons need the sound of the thunder. And the sufferings, you hear the thunder sound, then thunder, and then, now I'm in pain. Then react this poison. And then it's always, wow, what happens? Oh, yes. It's like battered by the rat, these water rats. Like this. So many sicknesses like this, Sometimes we got some sickness, some is different conditions, but immediately we don't recognize, even the doctors. but sickness captured to our body. Maybe it's like something reacted. Maybe after the 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. And certainly react, that moment recognize that was too late. Really long time. Long time. And one of my relatives says, one lady, she's died. And she said, it's long times ago, I'm in pain, it's something a little bit easy. She asked to the doctor check, they don't know, nothing. Sometimes, but almost no notice. And after the few years, certainly she's a little more pain. Then she went to doctor, oh, sorry, you have cancers. And she said, it's very use ugly. How many times? Almost every month I'm coming to you. Didn't recognize. How is the beginners? No, sorry. Almost here is the 2 or 3 ribs already exhausted. Rib cancer. Until there is the sickness is eating, but no symptoms. And certainly she ate something is make the conditions, then react inconceivable pain. And then they say give chemotherapy is impossible. And then she's complaining, doctors, very much, why you don't recognize beginnings. But like this kind of, this one is maybe she got maybe a few years ago, but enter slowly. Therefore, sometimes we say it's like go to see the doctors. I don't know, they recognize or not, I'm sorry. But these days we're using laboratories and blood test is more trustable. How do you say trustworthy or the reliable? They check through machine, whatever we have some sickness. Then sometimes very difficult, like this kind of. And also when we receive the sick, which condition, we don't know. And when we are movement is something problems we received, then immediately there's no reacted. Maybe many years after react. Like exactly, causality is like this. Today we negative actions, maybe not result today, tomorrow, next month, next year, not next life, maybe next life is maturated. Like therefore, many eons, it's like beings' actions are never lost, never rotten, never ever. It's like eons, 100 kalpas, they never lost. And when the conditions come together, some is the right times, there is. It's like kind of, the fruits will fully ripen. And the sutta of the precious qualities, we found the followings. When the eagle soars up higher above the earth, it is a shadow for the while is nowhere to be seen. Yet bird and shadow still are linked. So to our actions, when conditions come together, the effects are clearly seen. Here is the eagle soar up, and in Tibetan is the karding. Some translations used Garuda. Maybe it's like here is the translators, it's eagle, not literally. Of course, sometimes in poetic way, it's all the birds you can call to the Garudas. And also Garuda means maybe it's not kind of the kardings in Tibet, it's karding. Ka is space, ding is the moving in the space. It's like a specific poetic name for the Garuda. Garuda. But of course, it's like also generally you can do poetic way of the name is all the birds like the Garuda, like the Karding. Karding means. But if you specifically to say Garuda or eagle, I'm really not too sure it's correct. This question is come from our Lotsawa of the Jinko. She said here is the translated eagle, and some is like translations they translated Karding is the Garuda. I think it's lots of us, both is okay. For my perspective, it is birds, it's more nice. And any kind of birds you can to fly in the sky, it's difficult to see the shadow. But birds and shadows, they're linked. You say the eagle is not only eagle. And the poetic way is the bird's name is the Karding, you can to say. Of course, specifically, the name of the Karding is the Garuda, not the secretary birds. Garuda is a very special bird, and half body is human, has arm. Oh, only arm is human. Then wind has. Also horn. And leg is a bird's leg. Other everythings. This is like mysterious histories. Very special birds. But it's not necessarily, it's like kind of the general speaking of the birds. I don't know, it's the eagle. Then eagle means there's, if a fly in the sky, eagle is like more fast, therefore we can translate eagle. It's incorrect. Vulture is the more going to deep in the sky. Vulture fly more higher than the eagle, vulture. And also lammergeier is the more higher than that. And then it's like there is a kundun. There's black birds, also very high. And why you use the eagle? Eagle is a general bird's name? No. You specifically give the name itself is a better Garuda. And Garuda is the maybe flying the most highest in the space. More than that, no birds, any birds cannot fly higher than that. Eagle is like the killer, the monster of the birds. This one is like cannot fly more than higher than the vultures. Vultures more higher. High above the earth, it is a shadow for the while is nowhere to be seen. But of course, these birds, wherever they land, and then its shadow is coming direct, kind of the black and the shadow is a bang. So when is them? Right, but there is the bird and shadow still are linked. Why you use the birds? Yet eagle and shadow still are linked. Before you use eagle, now you use the birds. If you use before it's birds, now it's use birds. It's wonderful. And if you use the Garuda, maybe better to use Garuda. Then the first bird is the eagle. You know very well.